Amazing, isn't it? It's quite a moment here, folks, as the music has moved on from the Christian rock bands who had been on for the last little while, and it's much softer now as we're only in the early parts of this public memorial here today, folks. It's expected to last anywhere between 3 to 4 hours, so it is going to be some time. If we get back to Turning Point USA, though, Charlie Kirk founded Turning Point USA in 2012, but it took a while to get off the ground. In the early stages, it wasn't that successful, but once he hitched his wagon to Donald Trump and MAGA in 2016, it really took off. As Rita was explaining a little earlier, Charlie Kirk became very close to the US President Donald Trump, and he will be here soon. A few hours ago, he left Washington, departing Washington for here in Arizona, but before he boarded Air Force One, he spoke to the media, and this is part of what he said.
Mr. President, are you concerned?
Celebrate the life of a great man today. Really a great man. He's a young man, but a great man, and we look forward to it. It really is. We want to look at it as a time of healing, a time of whatever. That something like this could have happened is not even believable. So we'll have a very interesting day, very tough day.
What do you hope to tell Erica and the rest of the family?
Well, I'm going to just give him my love. There's nothing much you can say. You talk about the great things he's done. I mean, he's been amazing. He's had a tremendous influence. For a young man that did a great job. He did a tremendous job. And he had a hold on youth because they loved him. They respected him. And, you know, if you go back 10 years, those colleges were dangerous places for conservative. And now they're hot.
Yeah, so that's the US President Donald Trump speaking to reporters before he left Washington a little bit earlier. He's now en route on Air Force One to Arizona, and he's with the top shelf of Washington. The Vice President's coming here as well. We've got the Defense Secretary, Secretary of State, Mike Johnson. They're all coming here as well. But Rita, let's go to that relationship now between Donald Trump and Charlie Kirk. I mean,
yes.
As I mentioned, in the early stages, Charlie Kirk needed Donald Trump. But then in the end, and the last election was a pretty good example of that, Donald Trump needed Charlie Kirk.
His influence was profound. I don't think you can understate the influence he had in energising young people, particularly young men, to get out and vote to back President Trump. He worked tirelessly. And part of the reason he did that, and he explained this recently, wasn't just because he believed in Trump's message, which he did, not just because he thought it was a critical step in winning back the country, but the Biden DOJ was after Turning Point and Charlie personally. He feared ending up in federal prison and being persecuted because of the influence he was wielding. And he spoke about that recently. So for him, President Trump's triumph was very personal. And I think his influence is going to be felt in future presidencies. You talk about J.D. Vance, and he's clearly the front runner now for 2028. Charlie himself was talked about as a future president. Many people, many very wise heads thought he was a very good chance if he ever wanted to run. And I think, again, that just gives you an appreciation of the loss here. What could he have been if he was with us and wasn't taken at 31 years of age?